The following program is intended for informational purposes only, and not as a standalone training tool. Please refer to the FLEXCO website and other FLEXCO literature for detailed instructions. Prior to any work on your conveyors, make certain that the power has been turned off and the belt is locked out. Follow other safety precautions outlined in the operator's manual. And be certain to wear all recommended safety equipment prior to engaging in any belt maintenance procedure. Before you begin, make sure you have all the tools and components needed to complete your BR splice. The BR6 tool will be supplied with 2 blue guide blocks and a 3-prong driver. The BR10 tool will be supplied with 2 yellow guide blocks and a 5-prong driver. Also included with both tools is a FLEXCO 4-pound hammer, a bridge removal tool, and a can of silicone spray. You will also need the appropriate FLEXCO rivet gauge or a tape measure to determine the correct rivet size. Prior to installing any splice, it is always recommended that you make a square cut at both ends of the belt. Refer to FLEXCO's instructions on how to square a belt. If you are working with a belt that has a top cover of 3/16 of an inch, 4.8 millimeter or more, FLEXCO recommends skiving your belt. Please refer to the FSK belt skiving instructions. If your tool is fully assembled, you will need to remove the alignment bar and both clamp bars from the MBRT-AL tool base and set them aside for later use. Starting at the right side of the MBRT-AL tool, place the proper number of FLEXCO BR fastener plates into the anvils on the base of the tool. Reference the FLEXCO chart for correct number of plates and rivets to be used for various belt widths. When placing the BR fasteners into the anvil plates, make sure that the FLEXCO stamp is facing up. Now retrieve the alignment bar and center it on the MBRT-AL tool base, upside down. With the alignment bar centered on the tool base, place the BR top plates onto the alignment bar. Make sure that the top plates are placed directly over and aligned with the bottom plates. The FLEXCO stamp should also be facing up. Take the black retainers that are included with every box of BR fasteners and insert one into every hole located between each fastener plate. You might need to tap the retainers with a hammer to fully insert them into the alignment bar. When you are finished inserting the retainers into the alignment bar, remove the alignment bar and set it aside. Place a clamp bar into one of the open sets of holes located in the center of the tool base. After the clamp bar is in place, the clamp bar should be centered over the fastener strip located in the anvils on the tool base. Take the belt end that you had squared and cut earlier and place it against the belt clamp bar already located on the MBRT-AL tool base. Center the belt over the fasteners so that the fastener strip is equal distance from each edge of the belt. With the belt in place, retrieve the second clamp bar and place it into the threaded holes located on the corners of the tool base over the belt end. Now securely tighten down the clamp bar by turning the clamp screws clockwise. Be careful not to over-tighten the clamp bar. Remove the clamp bar that is located in the center of the base and position the loose belt end on the MBRT-AL. Align the two belt ends so that they are square and tight against each other. Now take the remaining clamp bar and place it in the threaded holes on the opposite side of the base. Securely tighten down the clamp bar by turning the clamp screws clockwise. Be careful not to over-tighten the clamp bar. On the center of the MBRT-AL base, you will find 2 threaded holes, one at each end. Place the alignment bar with the BR top plates already secured to it into the threaded holes. Secure the alignment bar to the tool base by tightening the top knurl nut clockwise. Next, you will need to tighten the alignment bar to the belt. Turn the lower knurl nut clockwise until the entire length of BR fasteners makes contact with the surface of the belt. Do not over-tighten the knurl nuts. Starting at the center of the belt, take the guide blocks, yellow for the MBRT-10AL and blue for the MBRT-6AL, and place it onto the alignment bar. Here, we are showing just the blue guide block for the MBRT-6AL tool. Spray the top of the guide block using the FLEXCO lubricant SL5-1. Then, place the correct size collated rivet strip into the guide blocks. Using the FLEXCO 4-pound hammer, preset the rivets into the guide blocks. After the rivets have been preset into the guide block, use the Hitachi electric driver to finish setting the rivets. When driving the rivets using the Hitachi electric driver, make sure you first set the rivets in opposite corners of the guide block as demonstrated. Then continue to set the remaining rivets in the guide blocks with the Hitachi electric driver. It is important to work from the center of the belt outward, moving the guide block as you work your way out. Follow the same pattern of driving rivets at the opposite corners of the guide blocks first, then setting the rest of the rivets. You are almost done. After you have finished driving all the collated rivets, remove the guide block and the alignment bar. The alignment bar can be removed by first turning the lower knurl nut counterclockwise until the pressure of the nut has been released. Then turn the upper knurl nut counterclockwise to release the alignment bar from the MBRTAL tool base. You will notice slight resistance when pulling the alignment bar away from the tool. This is normal. If need be, you can use the FLEXCO 4-pound hammer to finish setting any BR fastener plates that are not completely set. Once you are finished with the final set process, you should notice a slight pucker around the scalloped edge of the fasteners. To allow for easier troughing on belts up to 35 degrees, use the bridge removal tool, BR151, to break the bridge between the plates in the troughing bend areas. Now simply remove the clamp bars by turning the clamp screws counterclockwise until the clamp bars come free from the tool base. Don't forget to remove the pilot nails from the bottom of the belt. If any of the pilot nails are still remaining in the MBRTAL tool base, be certain to remove them before beginning your next splice.